Hello, hello, all you beautiful people. I am just coming on and doing these videos. I want to share my journey, my experience with you. So basically, I have been on I would say, a health journey since September of 2020. September 9th was the exact day when I started. With everything going on in the world today, I found myself with carrying a lot of old trauma and things from the past that I realized no longer served me. And how I learned that was basically I allowed myself to put on about 273 pounds of weight while I was basically in these lockdowns, I should say. And I really realized exactly what the self-sabotaging was doing to me and slowly hurting me in the long run. And I'll get into a lot of things at different times and points in my journey as they unfold. And what that looks like is basically, yes, there's a lot of stories here because I'm working through every single one of them, and I'm working through a lot of the trauma that I've been carrying around and things like that. If you have been following me, then you will know a little bit about what's been going on and things that are coming up. But with the recordings that I'm uploading into YouTube, I will be able to put a title on every single one so that as it's happening to me in real time, I'm able to make these recordings in the hopes of helping other people. I've decided to own all my truths, everything good, everything bad, everything beautiful, everything ugly, and share it with everybody because I really find that at this point, with how much it's been blessing me in my own life, it would be a disservice not to share these things that I've gone through, and with the hopes of maybe helping somebody else. I know that I've had a lot of different influences throughout my entire life that is all coming together now, and I'm understanding things in a different way and in a different light. So I'm here to share that with you if you want to come along with me. I love with my whole heart, I always have, and it's now time for me to share this gift with all of yous. Whew, that was a lot to say. So part of that is, as I said, it's happening in real time. And today is the 11th of April in 2021. And this month is a very challenging month for me just because of the things that led up to things in my past. Two dates from from this month is the 4th of April, which that's when my dad passed, and he passed 19 years ago, which means that he's been gone almost half my life. So it's been very different and difficult not having him here. But this year things are different. And as I said, you'll get to know my story as it unfolds basically in real time. I do have to go in the past and, start talking about that, but, one step at a time. Also, yesterday marked the anniversary of my grandma's passing, which would have been 16 years ago since she passed. So two very important people in my life. And yes, they've had inspired me throughout my life and taught me some amazing lessons. I mean, even though they're gone, I know that my dad's lessons are very loud and clear. I'm just blessed to be able to hear those and see those lessons that he's been sending me. With that said, I'm currently reading a book that I've been given, that I've had since back in 2010. I've picked up this book. It's Daily Inspiration. Yes, on it actually says it's Christian Life. So I know that there's a lot of us that follow different religions and things like that. In this book, it does reference to God. Apply it to your own life. I mean, it's just, it's sayings that, basically daily inspirations that help me get through some of my difficult days. I recommend it to especially, people who are experiencing the loss of a loved one. In my case, it's the loss of my firstborn child. So as it goes on, I'm learning all these new things, and I've learned a lot just from the last 10 years that I've been dealing with this sort of pain and having to try and figure out a way to overcome it. So with that said, April 11th. This is what it says in this book that I've been, reading from time to time. And this year, I'm reading it one every day. You'll see that I post little sayings from the book every single day since January 1st. This one is for April the 11th. It says, overcoming the disappointments. It opens with peace to the far off and peace to the near at hand, says God. And yes, I will heal them. That's from Isaiah 57:19 MSG. Some of our most important dreams are the ones we abandoned. Some are the most important goals. Okay, we're going to have to start over again. I'm so sorry, guys. I get distracted easily when the little people in my life come over. I apologize for that, but this is, there's no script here. I'm just going with the flow in real time. Please stop. Once again, as I start over, some of the most important dreams are the ones that we abandon. Some of the most important goals are the ones that we don't attain. Sometimes our most important journeys are the ones that we take the winding conclusion of what seems to be a dead-end street. Thankfully, with God, there are no dead ends. There are only opportunities to learn, to yield, to trust, to serve, and to grow. The next time you experience one of life's inevitable disappointments, don't despair. And don't be afraid to try Plan B. Consider every setback an opportunity to choose a new path. And as you take the next step, remember that what looks like a dead end may in fact be the fast lane according to God. The difference between winning and losing is how we choose to react to disappointment. That final statement was written by Barbara Johnson. So thank you to her for sending this message to me today and allowing me to receive it and understand what it truly means. For me in my life, we're at the point that I'm at now on this healing journey, and I hope that that resonated with all you out there. We may be at different stages of the trauma that we are experiencing or the trauma that we had in our past, but it's all the same. The circumstances, the details surrounding the trauma, those might be different, but in the end, the trauma hurts us the same way. It digs deep into our soul. It changes who we are forever. And it can make us not sometimes a nice person because, we're always saying, we may always say to ourselves, why is this happening to me? And I want you to know that with my own experience, it's not that anything happened to me. All the time it was happening for me, and there's a reason for it. And there is a light at the end of every tunnel, and I've heard that so many times, and it might not make any sense to you right now. But if you believe, and if you have even 1% of hope today, I guarantee that something better will come of it tomorrow. And the only reason why I know that is because I decided not to give up. I did for a long time, but things have changed since I decided to take a leap of faith, which was something different that I didn't trust or I didn't believe in. And that happened in September. So I'll leave you with this today, and I hope that it resonated to many of you. And even if it only resonated with one of you, I'm just so blessed that I'm able to have the courage and the strength to do this, and to do it for me first, and then to do it for you also, because I'm here for you this way, however way I can be here for you. If you want to know more, please follow me. I'm new to this, so I'm learning as I go. I just know I have a message that I need to send out to everybody because I've been given a purpose and I need to start to share it. So thank you for loving me where I'm at, as I will love you where you are at today. Take care. Bye-bye.